Imagine being on a grand stage, in front of thousands of audience members screaming your name, but still being able to perform flawlessly, as if there's no pressure whatsoever. It's not easy, but for Jungkook, it's just part of who he is. Many know him as BTS Golden Magne, but Jungkook's charm goes far beyond his handsome face and melodious voice. What exactly is it that makes Jungkook so admired, not only in Korea, but also around the world? Let's get to the bottom of it. One of the things that makes Jungkook so admired is his dedication. He is known to be a perfectionist. Every time he performs, Jungkook always tries to give his best. Hours of practice have become a daily routine. In fact, other BTS members often tell me that Jungkook is often still practicing when the others have rested. For Jungkook, there is no such thing as being satisfied. He always feels the need to be better. This attitude inspires many people, including trainees and junior idols who make him a role model. Not only about hard work, Jungkook also has a charisma that cannot be ignored. When he performs on stage, his aura instantly changes. Every dance move is so powerful, but still looks smooth and full of emotion. His voice, it's steady, even when he has to dance with intense choreography. And let's not forget her facial expressions that can always evoke emotions from the audience. Whether it's an energetic performance or a soulful ballad, Jungkook always knows how to get his audience into the mood. But Jungkook's charm doesn't stop at the stage. Behind the scenes, he is a humble and sincere person. Even though he has achieved so much, Jungkook still shows his true side. He never hesitates to admit that he is still learning. On many occasions, he also shows his gentle side, such as when he takes care of other members or talks to ARMY. His sincere and humble attitude is what makes people feel close to him, even though they only know him through the screen. Not only that, Jungkook is also known as a very disciplined person with a high sense of responsibility. One example is when he began to explore the world of sports. Many know that Jungkook loves sports, especially boxing and gym. The athletic body he has is not merely due to genetics, but the result of his hard work and dedication to keeping fit. In fact, his habits often inspire many fans to start living a healthier and more active life. In addition, Jungkook's creativity also deserves a thumbs up. He is often involved in the creative process behind BTS songs, starting from writing lyrics, arranging songs, to making videos. One of his solo projects that received a lot of praise was the song Still With You, which he released for free to fans. The song is not only proof that he has extraordinary musical abilities, but also shows how much he loves ARMY. Of course, it can't be denied that Jungkook's visuals are also an attraction. His handsome face with a firm jawline, piercing eyes, and a charming smile makes many people fall in love. But interestingly, Jungkook himself has never been too concerned about appearance. For him, the most important thing is hard work and effort to keep improving. Jungkook also has another side that makes him even more admired, his courage to be himself. In a K-pop industry that often demands perfection, Jungkook dares to show his human side. Whether it's through his habit of wearing casual clothes, his no-nonsense lifestyle, or the moments when he shares his thoughts and feelings honestly. This makes many people feel that Jungkook is not just an idol, but also a human being who grows and develops, just like the rest of us. And most amazingly, despite being at the pinnacle of success, Jungkook never forgets where he came from. He is always grateful to his family, BTS members, and of course ARMY for always supporting him. For Jungkook, every achievement is not the end, but the first step to continue striving to be the best version of himself. So, if anyone says Jungkook is only famous for his handsome face, they are definitely wrong. Behind his stunning visuals, there is hard work, dedication, and a genuine heart. Jungkook is living proof that being an idol is not just about looking perfect in front of the camera, but also about being an inspiration to many. The story of Jungkook doesn't stop there. In fact, the more you get to know his journey, the more you realize that he is a person who never stops growing. After more than a decade of working with BTS, Jungkook continues to prove that he is not just another K-pop star. Every step he takes in the entertainment world is accompanied by a determination to explore new things. One proof of this is how Jungkook has begun to show his own artistic identity. His solo projects are a reflection of the musical maturity he has achieved over the years. It's not just about the sound and dance, but also the concept, visuals, and message he wants to convey. Each of her solo works always feels personal, as if she's inviting listeners to enter her world. This is what makes many people feel connected to her, because every lyric she sings sounds so honest and full of emotion. And speaking of connecting with fans, Jungkook is the type of idol who truly values his relationship with ARMY. He often holds live broadcasts on platforms like Weverse or Instagram just to have a casual chat, listen to music together, or even just have dinner in front of the camera. Moments like these paint another picture of Jungkook beyond his image as a superstar. Behind the stage lights, he's friendly, funny, and sometimes a little shy, but that's what makes him even more lovable. It's no wonder that Jungkook is often a role model for many of the new generation of idols. Many trainees and idols have admitted that they are inspired by Jungkook's hard work and dedication. Even some junior idols openly admit that Jungkook is the reason they dare to pursue dreams in the K-pop world. Jungkook is not only a symbol of success, but also proof that with hard work, even dreams that seem impossible can be achieved. More than that, Jungkook is also known to have a great sense of empathy. On various occasions, he always shows his concern for the people around him, be it fellow BTS members, staff, or even fans. It is this warm and caring attitude that makes the people he works with feel appreciated. In fact, there are many behind-the-scenes stories of how Jungkook quietly helps others without seeking the spotlight. Amidst the spotlight that is constantly on him, Jungkook remains himself. He's not afraid to try new things, whether it's in music, fashion, or lifestyle. This can be seen from how he dares to experiment with his appearance, from tattoos, hairstyles, to fashion statements that always steal the show. But underneath it all, he's still the humble Jungkook, who always puts his work and fans above all else. Jungkook's journey in the music industry is proof that true fame doesn't come easily. It takes hard work, perseverance, and most importantly, a genuine heart to keep going on his chosen path. From a shy teenager who left his hometown to pursue his dreams, to a global icon loved by millions, Jungkook has proven that he is more than just an idol. He is a symbol of dreams realized through hard work and sincerity. So, if anyone asks why Jungkook is so admired in the K-pop world, the answer isn't just because he's handsome or talented. More than that, he is a living example of an artist who continues to process, grow, and inspire. Every step he takes carries the message that we can all be the best version of ourselves, as long as we're willing to fight and not give up. For those of you who are still curious about Jungkook's journey and other sides that haven't been revealed, don't forget to click the like and subscribe buttons. Because here, we will continue to explore inspiring stories from the world of K-pop that are not only exciting, but also meaningful.